Hey besties. I realize that the sound is absolutely horrendous right now. I do, and I'm sorry. But I've been desperate to use this little mini microphone that I bought very specifically for doing these videos and my TikToks. But if you follow me on TikTok, then you know that this sounds horrendous. But I've been so desperate to use it, so I've decided that I'm using it right now, just for a little while. I'm going to unplug it in a second. I know that it sounds like I'm talking to you through the phone, and it sounds like there's a whole bunch of electrical interference. That's because it's on my ring light. When the ring light is not on, the electrical interference isn't there as much, but it's on because I need all of the good lighting I can get. Anyways, I'm gonna come around there and unplug this. Hold on.
Is that better? Probably. I don't know. I'm going to find out when I watch this back. That's when I'm going to find out. Anyways, yeah. So I could hold this up like this, but it doesn't have the same effect because I can't like whisper into it so that it's good. It just doesn't have the same effect. I think it still looks kind of cool. It's fun, but it's not effective. I don't need it. So I'm going to put it away. I'm going to put it over here. I just wanted something to do with my hands because I'm not good at that. Maybe if I just can I hold a pen? This is cool. Maybe I should get one of those daggers with a real microphone on it, like a good one. I'm going to get a good one. I think I'm going to get a good one. Excuse me. Anyway, I am very much enjoying this new protein water flavor. It's the Super Protein by Nexus Sports Nutrition. Nexus Sports Nutrition, if you want to sponsor me. Anyway. It's the passion mango flavor. It's really nice. I usually drink the sour watermelon flavor, and I really like that. Same with the sour grape. I really like that one too. I know there's a trend. I'm into the sour things. But the passion mango is actually really nice, and I'm enjoying it. It's on the sweeter side, but I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So yeah, I went into Elite Supplements today. And they gave me this supplement shaker. Well, it's a shaker. You can shake a lot of things in it, not just supplements. But it also came with a few samples, one of which was the Super Protein Water, but I also got the Inspired Pre-Workout in Creaming Soda. I've never tried any of the Inspired products at all. And I also got the Emerald Labs Preload Black in Vanilla Cola flavor. I assume that this is a pre-workout. It would seem so, but I don't know what the difference between the Preload Black is and the pre-shred, because I actually went in to buy the pre-shred, and I got some in the honeydew flavor. It's delicious. I really like it. It's quite soft. It's on the sweeter side of what I usually have. I usually have the Define 8 in the green apple flavor, and I really like it. It's sour and tart, which is what I like. I don't really like those really sweet things, like those sour gummy worms. I like eating sour gummy worms, but the really, really sweet pre-workouts and protein waters I can't do. So I went in to get some pre-shred by Emerald Labs, which I really liked. I'll talk about that in a second. It came with this Emerald Labs really cool jar of acetyl L-carnitine, like just the tablet form. I've got a jar of acetyl L-carnitine that I use just in powder form. And I also decided to pick myself up some creatine as well. Why? Because there's been a lot more research on creatine for women, and I really liked what I was hearing. I'm not going to really talk about it because I don't know enough about it right now, and I want to give it a go, and maybe do a little bit more research into it, to more accurately talk about it, because I'm still learning about creatine in women. A lot of the time, men would use this to get a more swole pump, right? So I want to give this a go, because there's more being said about it being really beneficial for women, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, so more about the pre-shred from Emerald Labs. I have their protein powder as well in the banana flavor, and I really like it. Really easy to mix. This did the same thing. I shook the shaker maybe 4 or 5 times and this was all mixed in and no clumpies, which I hate clumpies, so that was good for me. Anyway, so this is a pre-workout. It's a thermogenic, so it's supposed to heat your body up, and it uses more calories to, your body uses more calories to regulate your thermostat, your internal thermostat, because this heats you up artificially. So your body is using more calories to try and keep your body temperature level, especially while you're working out, because it's naturally coming up as it is. So yeah, that's how thermogenics work, kind of layman's terms. But anyway, I really liked it. Define 8, I love the flavor of. Like, I'll drink that all day, every day. I really enjoy it. I'll even add it to my sour watermelon protein water from Emerald Labs, because it's all sour, it's all tart, and I really like just sipping on it for a little while before I go to the gym, or before I go to work, because it gives me some energy throughout work. This is actually going to be even better, I think, for work, because with Define 8, I do find that after a few hours, I'm starting to crash. Whereas this, it's been a few hours, and I'm not crashing yet. I still feel pretty good. I feel somewhat energized. I'm starting to tire, but I don't know how my sleep is going to go, but that is probably a conversation for another video, because I'm going to sit here, I'm going to do this video, and that is it. So whatever happens over the next 20-ish minutes, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, good flavor, easy mix. I really liked it. I got really hot really fast with this. Like, usually with the Define 8 pre-workout, I can wear my hoodie pump covers almost to the end of my workout. Well, at least halfway through most of the time, until I'm, taking it off to start cooling down. But with this one, I was in my second exercise and I was like, get the shit off me. It's so hot. I was really warming up. So it's quite good. I like it. But yeah. So why am I talking about supplements? Well, yesterday, I had 2 different things that I wanted to talk about, and I was actually debating on whether or not I wanted to put in 1 video or 2 videos. And I was really getting into what I wanted to talk about with both of them, and I was really excited to film this video today, because I really felt like I had something valuable to say that I was going to enjoy, and so I would hope that it would be somewhat entertaining. Do you think I can remember what either of those topics are? No. So, instead, I'm talking about the thing that is on my mind, like right this second when I got home and when I have to film a video, which is my supplements and fitness journey. So contrary to my physique, I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to fitness and health. What a lot of people don't know is that I was a competitive tennis player for many years, and for even longer, I was a professional tennis coach and performance coach. So there's that. So I do actually kind of know what I'm talking about. But the reason I look the way that I do is, 1, lack of discipline for a while and just kind of letting it happen. And 2, when it did start happening, like when I was like, okay, it's time to do the thing and hit some goals with my body, and, reprocess my body composition, refigure that all out, my body didn't react the way that it used to, or the way that I expected, knowing how to do that, all right? A lot of people will be like, well, weight loss is just a numbers game. Shut up, Rick. No, it's not. Okay, it kind of is. It kind of is, but it's more complicated than that. Just being in a deficit is not enough. You can't just eat 2 McDonald's meals a day, be under your caloric intake, and expect that you're going to get the results that you want, okay? There's more to it than just, less in, more out equals weight loss. That is the very 2 + 2 = 4 kind of answer, but we ain't working on kindy math. We're working on algebra or something. I don't know. But it's not as simple as just less in, more out. Especially not when your body doesn't react to that. Because if you put in too little, your body goes into a survival response and starts burning muscle instead of fat, which is what it did to me for a little while there. So I'm so much less strong than I used to be, and it is awful. I hate not being able to do the things that I used to be able to do. I really hate, having to take the weight off when I'm doing my leg press. It sucks. And I do feel quite self-conscious because I know how strong I used to be. And now I'm half as strong as I used to be, and it sucks. But like they say, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And especially when you're on a caloric deficit that you're not paying attention to enough. And you kind of lose all of your muscle and your strength. So that really sucks. But my body wasn't reacting the way that I thought it was going to, the way that it should have, per the less in, more out equation. It wasn't working. So with diet and nutrition and exercise, nothing was happening. So I decided to get my doctor involved. And I mean, I didn't just try it for a week and go, oh, this isn't working. No. I tried several different nutrition plans over about 2 years, and I was still in a plateau. So I was either gaining weight or staying the same. I came down a couple of times, but it was not sustainable. It was usually because I dropped some water weight or something like that, and then I went straight back up again. So I got my doctor involved. I told her what was going on, and there is 3 things. When you go into your doctor and say, hey, I want to lose weight, there's 3 things that they prescribe you to start with, right? Number 1, a dietitian and personal trainer, right? They say, right, well, you need to see a nutritionalist or a dietitian and a personal trainer, and we're going to prescribe that. And if you've got health insurance, sometimes that covers it because it's doctor prescribed, right? But we skipped that for me because I went over what I was doing and what I had changed and what I had tried. And she said, okay, well, you've got this on lock. Let's go straight to like option 2, which was going on medication that is supposed to help you with your weight loss. Now, there's 2 types of medication. There is oral medication and there is injectable medication. Right, so the first thing is the oral medication. Now, there's a few different brands, but personally, I was put on Duramine. What is Duramine? It's basically legal speed. It is a stimulant, as you'd expect, and what it's designed to do is be an appetite suppressant and energy. Duramine is basically an ADHD drug that they prescribe for weight loss, because that's what this one is particularly formulated to do. When I was on Duramine, I was on it for 3 months, and I was on 3 different dosages. Each time, I made no progress. It might have been a little less snacky to start with. My side effects were not fun, and I didn't see any. I didn't see any results. What I was, though, was medicated for my ADHD. So that, a delightful, unexpected development from being put on Duramine, was that I'm fairly certain now that I, in fact, do have ADHD, because I got a benefit from Duramine that was not weight loss. So... Very fun. Anyway, so that didn't work. So my doctor said, right, it is time to move to the big guns, which is moving to injectable medication. A lot of you will know this as Ozempic. That is just a brand. What is actually more consistently better performing than Ozempic is Mandurna, or something. I don't know. Whatever it is. It's a different brand, and it's supposed to be consistently better performing than Ozempic. So I was on that. I was on that 2 and a bit months. Nothing. The first month I actually gained a kilo. Wild. And then the rest I just plateaued. Even when we upped my dose, I just plateaued. The only real benefit I got from the Ozempic style drug was my appetite went way down. Way down. I could barely eat. Now, what these drugs actually do is that they slow down your metabolism. They slow everything down. They slow down your gut completely. Everything moves very slowly. So, and you're not absorbing as much of the nutrition as what you're putting in. So say I ate a cheeseburger that was 1,000 calories. That's a big ass cheeseburger. Sounds like a delicious cheeseburger. Say I ate 1,000 calories worth of cheeseburger. Instead of me absorbing all 1,000 calories, I would say absorb 800 of them, kind of deal. And that's not the correct math, so don't be tippy tapping on the percentages. Kind of like, it's not that much. It doesn't matter. That's the idea of this drug, because for me, it didn't actually work. It sucked. It sucked to be so excited to be like, okay, well, I've qualified now to go on this injectable medicine. It's something that you do have to qualify for, that your doctor has to legitimately believe that it is the best option for you. You can't just go on it because it's, you know, cheaper than liposuction, unless, of course, you're a celebrity who can pay for it and just order it in privately. But your doctor won't prescribe it to you unless they feel like it is necessary. And for me, it was necessary because nothing else was working. So we thought, well, let's give this a go, and it didn't work. So I have been off it again, and there's no difference. I haven't just gone up in weight. No, I've just continued to plateau on the same weight, which sucks. It sucks so bad. Oh, my legs hurt now. Ugh. So, because that hasn't worked, I have to look at other options. Now, for me personally, I think my thyroid is an issue. Both of my grandmothers and all of their daughters have thyroid issues. So, all of my aunts and my grandmothers have thyroid issues. I am the miracle child and the favorite, but that's not how genetics works. I don't think I'm getting out of this, right? I've got thyroid issues on both sides of my family, in all of the women, so I really don't think I'm escaping it, but all my bloods have been fine. So I'm deciding whether or not it's adrenal, hormonal, or what I've started to entertain recently, PCOS. This is a little TMI, I get it, but I need something to talk about. And I feel like if there's someone out there that's also struggling, then maybe my journey will be able to help you. Like, depending on where you are in your journey, I can certainly help you figure out where you need to go, because there is no point in jumping to extremes. I've been on this journey for the last 3 and a bit years. I've tried different things for long term. You cannot ever just try something for a week and then have no results and then give up. That's not going to work. You have to keep going for minimum a month on something new, because you'll start noticing things after a couple of weeks, because sometimes it takes some time for your body to, you know, get used to what's going on. Because sometimes you're jumping from extreme to extreme to extreme. Your body doesn't have any time to catch up. You have to let your body get used to what's going on and then realize that this is the new normal, and then it will start doing what it needs to do. So you need to give everything a really fair shot. So the reason I actually went out and I bought pre-shred creatine and L-carnitine. L-carnitine is a stimulant-free fat burner, so this just helps you burn more fat without there being a stimulant in it. It's stack safe. You can stack it with most things. Creatine, there's a lot of different things that creatine actually does, and I'm learning so much about it. I'm not really going to talk too much about it because I don't think that I can accurately and confidently talk about it and be correct. I think I'm going to be missing a lot of information, so I'm not going to be talking too much about it, but definitely Google it. I might do a video on it, especially after I've taken it for a while, see how I feel about it. And pre-workout really helps me get through my workouts and keep myself energized. And for me, these actually really help with not feeling so hungry throughout the day if I'm sipping on it on my non-training days. And then on my training days, it really gives me a good like energy boost to get to the gym because I hate it there. I actually want to do like, I want to do like a shirt or a jumper, like a pump cover kind of situation that has like a picture of you like doing some sort of exercise being like, I hate it here. Like, because I hate it there. Being a tennis player, I'm used to having fun while being fit. But going to the gym for me is just not at all entertaining. I'm so bored all the time. I'm trying to enjoy myself. The pre-workout really helps because I'm just like, I'm kind of hyped and energized to be there. I've got the energy to get through the workout and get out of there as fast as I possibly can. So yeah, I've changed up my macros recently. I'm trying a new workout plan that I've written up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what's going on. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, whether it be about my journey or whether it be, you know, a question about fitness, health, and nutrition, that I might be able to help with, especially when it comes to your own journey and where you're at. Give me some context though. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a new microphone or something. I actually want to get a new camera. That's going to be a little bit more expensive than a new microphone. But I feel like I probably do need something because this is cool and I like it and I want to be able to use it, but it's terrible. So I'm going to try and get better sound. But yeah. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram and TikTok, please do that. I'm far more unhinged over there, especially TikTok. Instagram is like, it's supposed to be Insta. I'm trying to be like aesthetic. I'm going to try not to be anymore. I think I'm just going to like post more shit. But on TikTok, I am particularly unhinged. So definitely go follow me there. I am in fact a silly goose on the loose. And yeah, and if you haven't already, please click on the link below that says Obsea and Self. Click on that. There is a free digital product that you can download by clicking Get My Free Reset. It is a 3-day ritual wellness kit. It's 3 days. It's got a couple of journaling prompts and it's got a couple of rituals. It's not like crystals and woo-woo. You don't need to put, you know, rose quartz in your socks and amethyst in your cooch, okay? It's not that kind of ritual, okay? We're not putting lamb's blood on anything. Put that lamb down. Thank you. Anyways, you don't need any candles unless you want them. That's fine. It's simple. Literally one of the rituals is delete 10 emails. Clear off your desk. That's it. Go and have a look. Just go download it. It's totally free. You can have a look and decide not to do it. Click Get My Free Reset. Put your email in. We'll send you the reset. And then you can decide whether or not you want to do it. It'll actually help out so much. Please give me some feedback too. If you go, you know what, this isn't for me, tell me why. Because I'd love to know. Either in the comments of this video, like fully at me online, fully at me in a TikTok, I don't mind, at Obsea and Self. You'll find the TikTok and Instagram on the website. I'm not going to put it here. Okay? You can get my shit from here, and it's far more entertaining and unhinged, but, you know, it is what it is. This is a long video now, so I'm going to go, but don't forget to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and hydrate. See you next time, besties.